Here we are at rainy Reynolds Field for a game between the Hastings Yellow Jackets and the Dobbs Ferry Eagles, 3rd and 4th grade boys. This is an added game. The season actually ended last week. The Yellow Jackets and the Eagles have been scrimmaging each other this season, and they decided to get one last game in. The conditions, again, are rainy and muddy. The men out there should have a lot of fun. Used to be a lot of fun playing in the mud. So I'm sure they'll be happy. I'm not sure their parents will be happy when they have to wash uniforms and hand them back, but the kids will have a good time. They're going out to the hash marks for the customary coin toss and instructions, and we'll be having football here shortly. It is warm. It's about 60 degrees. They're getting instructions out in the field. Dobbs Ferry will be calling heads or tails and see who will receive the ball. We actually have a large crowd here today, Dave, considering the weather conditions. We have a lot of people trying to get under this tarp. I did find out it's about $20 a head to get under here.
Press only.
I haven't seen any money, though, but they said they were going to give it to us after the game. We will see.
A lot of mud on the field.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to make any sharp cuts. That's going to be tough for the linemen actually to dig in. But as I said, they'll have fun. Last game of the season. Give it all you got and go out on a high note.
Remember when we used to play Dobbs Ferry?
I do remember it. I still have some cleat marks from it, Dave. Unfortunately, I don't believe we won any of those games. We did give it our all, and that's all you can do no matter who your opponent is. Dobbs Ferry customarily is a great football town. They've won the state championships many years, and they did unfortunately lose this year. I believe they lost a couple weeks ago in the to Croton. But they're customarily a very good football team. But I think we're going to have a good game here today. I know the kids are excited. They had 2 days of practice this week. They didn't have the full 3, so I think they were a little happy with that too. But there they go. They shake hands. Not sure who won the toss. Did you see that, Dave?
No, I didn't see who won the toss. I was watching Ray Gomes come out refereeing.
We actually have 3 referees today.
I guess it's Dobbs Ferry, arch rival game. Keep the crowd in line.
That's it. You want to make sure everything's clean. And here they go. We're going to be getting started. Whoever it is, it's either going to be the Eagles or the Yellow Jacks from the 50-yard line, 1st and 10. We will see who receives first. Probably get a last-minute pep talk. And since this is the last game, Dave, really want to thank the coaches. They did a great job this year. Steve and Tanya and Frank, they all did a great job. They put in a lot of time, so I want to thank them. I want to thank the men themselves, the players. They put in a lot of time, a lot of sweat and blood out there just because they love the game. So I want to thank them. And also like to thank all the parents. Parents who are out here, parents who bring them to practice. Parents were here and, they were selling coffee, they were selling burritos, they were selling brownies, all just to get some money, for the team. So I want to thank them as well. A lot of time and energy went into this season, which made it a great season.
Yeah, John, and like we said last week, I want to thank you for your time making this package complete. We've gotten many compliments from viewers. Raph got the rest of the games last night. He's putting the rest of them on, and then he'll get this one.
Well, Dave, as we mentioned before, you do actually all the hard work. You have to do all the editing. You have to do the filming. I'm just here having fun. I'm here announcing the game. I have a great time doing it. I said you have to put in a lot of hours at the house, so I want to thank you. Also want to thank Sharon. I heard that she's been hearing my voice throughout her house for the past couple of weeks, and she said she's been sleeping well, but I'm sure even my voice can get annoying. Okay, here we go. We're getting ready for the start of the game. And let's see.
We could call this the Mud Bowl.
It looks like they're starting from the 40, Dave.
Are they? Yeah.
Normally they start from the 50. Looks like they're starting from the 40. Looks like the Yellow Jacks will be in offense first. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 40. We'll try to read off the starting lineup again. Next year I am going to do a little better here. I'm actually going to have the starting lineup in the order that they're out in the field. Linemen first, work their way to the receivers and the quarterback. But we'll try to get everybody's name. We have 63 and 62 out there. 63 is Matt Michikos. 62 is Casey O'Donnell. At center we have Brian Dosen. That's number 61. We'll try to get the left side of the line shortly, but we're ready for the snap here. We have Brendan Flynn under center. Ball snapped, and he goes back to pass in the first play of the game. Outstanding. Ball's thrown very deep. Oh, a little over his head. That was a nice play. He was trying right from the start of the game. He wanted to try something different there. It was a nice pass. It was a little deep, but I think they were surprised by that. So here we have 2nd and 10. Let's try to get the left side of the line in there. We have number 70. We have number 70, and again, 70 I think is John Walsh. I think he changed his numbers through the course of the season.
We go through it.
We do. We have to get the right tackle. See who the right tackle is. Excuse me, the left tackle. We have to get the left tackle in there. I think it's Mike Whelan. It is Mike Whelan. Mike Whelan's a left tackle. We have number 1 out there, Dylan Dearlian out there. And then in the backfield, we have number 22, Justin Carabello. And we have number 7, Oliver Shapiro. And let's see who else we have out there. I think we also have number 8 out there, Frank Carrozza. 2nd and 10. Oh, we definitely have a penalty here. Looks like it's encroachment on the defense. It'll be 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. I think the last person, we're missing one other player out there, Dave. I think we're missing one other player, one other lineman. Let's see if we got that. 73.
Is that, I don't even know if, remember I said before it was Ray Gomes? I don't even know if that is him.
We have number 73, Matthew Horgan out there. I think that might be everybody. I think we named everybody now. We got the starting offense out there.
Is that Ray out there?
Yeah, it looks like it.
It looks like it.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. 2nd and 5. That was a 5-yard encroachment penalty. Brendan under center. Ball snapped. That's a handoff right up the middle. And Oliver cuts to the right side. He's fighting for a yard there, fighting for a yard. You saw him trying to make the cut there, Dave, and he wasn't able to because the field is extremely muddy. Yep. I saw him try to cut it to the outside. His foot gave away, but he did, probably got about, I want to say a half yard. I think yards will be hard to come by, with this field and with the weather conditions. But we'll see what happens as the game progresses. Hopefully the rain holds off. But right now we have third and a long 4, we'll say. 3rd and a long 4, so we'll make that last play a positive yard.
The wind is starting to pick up.
Luckily it is warm though. But Dave, you should see all these people out here that come to watch. Well, anytime you have the Hastings Yellow Jack, Dobbs Ferry Eagles, that rivalry between the 2 river towns, you do get more people here. This goes back before our time.
Yeah, many years ago.
Okay, here we go. Third and a long 4. Just outside the 45-yard line. Might try to go to the wide side of the field. I don't know if they're going to get any traction. Ball snapped. Oh, and they're coming to short fight. It's Frank. Frank with a nice cut. Beautiful run by Frank. They actually came to the short side of the field, Dave. They probably surprised us. They probably surprised the Eagles. They probably were expecting them to go to the wide side. They came to the short side. Outstanding play call there. And that was Frank Carrozza with about a 6-yard gain. He'll be 1st and 10 from about the 49-yard line, maybe 48. Wow, they surprised me there, Dave. There wasn't much room here on the right side of the field. They said, you know what, there's enough room there. We can get through there. As we mentioned before, Frank has a lot of speed, so once he hits that line, if he has a little hole, he can get right through that and get a quick couple yards. Okay, so we have 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line.
Right in the mud.
I think after the game, we're going to take a dive out there in the puddles, Dave. What do you think? For old time's sake?
Old time's sake, right.
Ball snapped, and it's right up the middle. And he cuts it right up the middle, right off the guard. Nice play. They got about 5-6 yards, and that was Justin Carabello, I think, right up the gut.
Well, the lineman did a nice job, man.
Well, we've talked about that all season. We'll mention it again. Linemen don't get enough credit. They're out there. They're opening up the holes, every single play. They can't take a play off. They take a play off, someone get hurt. So they can't do that. We got substitution here. Justin coming off. Let's see who's coming in.
I think we're short a few players. I don't see Jordan here.
Actually, someone already came in. That might be Antonio Velez who came in, number 42. So Antonio came in for Justin. Right. We have second and about a long 5. We'll say 2nd and long 5. I was like, oh my God, he is going to get killed. But he has no way. Ball snapped. And it's Frank to the right side again. Big hole there, big hole. He tries to cut to the outside. Nice run again by Frank. Nice run again. He's probably about 2 yards short of the first down, so it'll be about third and about 3, 3rd and about 2. I'm assuming it's probably 4-down territory. Even though in this weather, they might want to go with the field position game. Punt the ball, get him backed up, see what happens. That's actually, they're going into the muddy end of the field.
I think the rain is starting.
Okay, we have another substitution, number 73 coming out. That's Matthew Horgan, number 72, John Saradensky going in. Here we go, 3rd and 2.
The umbrellas are up.
It is. It's starting to rain. Actually, it's raining very hard right now. Conditions are worsening. Ball snapped. And it's a quarterback keeper. Oh, beautiful play to the right side. And he's still going. He broke one tackle. Okay, now they get him. But that was a beautiful play. That was about, I'd say close to a 10-yard play there. That was a quarterback keeper off the right side.
I went with Frankie on the left side.
Okay, well, again, he is getting better. He only loses 1 or 2 plays a game now. But that was a very nice play. So they're moving the ball right down the field the way they want to. They're eating up clock. Again, it should be 13-minute quarters in the first and third, 15 in the second and fourth. I know we change as the season goes on, but that's the last word we got. It is running time up until the last 2 minutes, but otherwise the quarters go quick. So they're eating the clock up. They're keeping the Eagles defense on the field, making them tired. That's what you want to do. Looks like we have short benches on both sides. Looks like the Eagles only have 2 bench players, and the Yellow Jackets only have 4. So most players are going to be going both ways today in the rain. Old-time football. Here we go, 1st and 10 from the 30. Ball snapped, and it's off to the left side. Beautiful job by Oliver there. Oliver there just off tackle. Got about, looks like about 6-7 yards there. He ended up right in the mud. Nice play.
I just want to move down so I don't...
Well, you just have to adjust the camera a little. That's one drawback with the tarp. There is a pole right in the middle of all. The other drawback is it's a giant tarp. Again, not happy about that. It really is going to ruin my day here.
Well, at least you're warm and dry.
But what I did do, I took a consensus of all the fans here, and 98% of them are Dallas Cowboy fans the way they should be. So that's a good thing.
You can see the umbrellas up.
And again, big game for the Cowboys this Sunday against Washington. We need the win. So, all you folks out there in TV land, let's root for the Cowboys. Okay, here we go. 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 from the far side of the field. Ball snapped. And they're trying Frank to the left side. Nice little hole there. Got a couple yards. Should be close to the first down. Let's see where they go. It's going to be 4th down. It's going to be 4th down about 1. Very important play here. Very important play. They're definitely going 4th down here. 4th and 1. Huge play. We really need this. You want this drive to get stopped here. You want to go down, score a quick touchdown. I won't even say a quick touchdown, because they have been doing a good job, burning the clock here. Need a clean snap from center to quarterback. I hope I didn't just jinx your son there, Dave. Like I said, it's really important here. It's actually a long one. It's closer to 2. And let me correct that. It's 3rd down. It's 3rd down and 2.
Oh, okay.
So we got 2 plays. Okay, so 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, we'll get it.
That's the way you have to be, optimistic. Ball snapped. And it's number 22 to the left side. Not much there. It's 4th down now. It's 4th down. 4th down, it's going to be just under a yard. That was Justin on the run. He got about 1 yard there. So it is 4th down. So basically we were right. We were just 1 play off. 4th down, and we'll say 1 from just inside the 25-yard line. The umbrellas are definitely up, Dave. Umbrellas everywhere.
Yep. The only good thing about today is that it's warm.
Well, it is. It's extremely warm for a mid-November day. It's about 62 degrees.
Look at those uniforms. They're dirty already.
And if they're not yet, they will be.
Yeah.
I was talking to Ginger about that, asking if she was going to wash uniform before she handed it back since it was the last game of the season. She did say she would wash it. I'm like, I might as well just hand it back.
Yeah.
Ball snapped, and it's right up the middle. Number 7, beautiful play. Looks like he has the first down. They're trying to push him back, but he does have the first down. That was Oliver on the run. He just got it. Let's see where they mark it. That looks like it'll be a first down from our angle. They're bringing in the chain crew. They're going to measure here. That's how close it is. Let's see. They are. They're bringing in the chains. Extremely important. It could be, 1 link of a chain here. It could change the whole game in the first quarter, Dave. So extremely important play.
They have the ball.
Let's see.
I don't even see the ball.
The ball's out there. They're bringing in chains.
I see.
I thought with the initial spot, it's close. It's definitely, you know, a couple inches here or there. Let's see. Oh, we're talking about 2 inches there. Oh, 2 inches. Too bad we didn't have instant replay. We can check that spot. I think that was about 6 inches, you know, to the right there. But oh, crushing there. Very, very close. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Dobbs Ferry Eagles from just outside the 20-yard line. Dave, I hope that doesn't come back to haunt us. So close. The men have to be disappointed on that one.
Less than a half of a foot.
That was extremely close. That was one.
That was a bad spot.
That was 1 or 2 links to the chain. Well, we don't have instant replay, and in these conditions, you know, the referees are doing the best they can. You did see the Eagles, though, pushing. I think that was Oliver back.
Yeah, but don't you go by forward motion?
Well, you do, but we can't tell where it was from here, Dave. So it could have been, you know, right on spar. We really don't know. But I know it's disappointing for the.
That's all right. Defense is going to come up big right here.
Well, here we go. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. You know, if we stop them here, we get the ball right back there. You know, deep in their territory. Still won't be bad. The rain slowed down a little. Okay, we'll try to give you the defense. 63, Matt Mitrigos at right end. We have 62 right next to him, Casey O'Donnell at tackle. We have 22, linebacker Justin Carabello. I'll try to get you the rest. We have 41, Mike Whelan, left tackle.
Nope.
There is a whistle.
Flag on the play.
We have, let's see who else we have out there. We have number 1, Dylan at cornerback. We have number 8, Frank Carosa at safety. Let's try to read the rest there. We have Oliver Shapiro over there, probably at left cornerback. Who else we got out there, Dave? So it's tough.
I didn't see what the penalty was.
There actually wasn't a penalty. It's still 1st and 10. I'm not sure why they blew the whistle, but it's still 1st and 10. But let's see, we have number 41 out there, Mike Whelan. We have number 70 out there, which is John Walsh. We have number 20 out there, Brendan Flynn at left corner. Ball snapped, and they're trying to the right side. They're trying to reverse. To the right side. We got number 20 out there. Nice tackle by number 20. That's Brendan. He was not fooled there. They did try the reverse. They tried sweeping to the left side. They handed it back to the right side. But Brendan was having none of it. He held his ground. Very smart play there by the left cornerback.
You know, these kids are all familiar with themselves. They've scrimmaged 3 times throughout the year, and so they all know the ins and the outs.
Looks like we also have 61 Brian Dosen out there, 62 Casey O'Donnell, I think I mentioned already.
Like it's getting a little brighter.
It does. It's actually a very nice day, and it's nice and dry under here. Okay, so we have 2nd and about 5. 2nd and about 5 from the 25. You can hear the kids playing in the background. Ball snapped, and it's handed off again to the right side. Defense is there. Outstanding job. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense there. No gain. It'll be 3rd and about 5. 3rd and 5 again from the 25.
Very good defensive stand so far for the Jackets.
The sun is out now, Dave. Look at that. The sun is out.
That's crazy.
Well, sun normally comes out for the Yellow Jackets Eagles games. They know how much everyone enjoys them.
That's too bad the cheerleaders didn't make it today.
Well, again, this was an add-on game. This wasn't a game on the schedule. They did a great job all year, too. We did acknowledge them, and we appreciate everything they did for the fans, for the players. They really did an outstanding job. Here we go, 3rd and 5. Eagles are on the line of scrimmage. Ball snapped. And they tried up the middle. Defense is right there. Outstanding play again by the defense. They tried up the middle again, and the defense stopped them. I assume they're going to be punting here. It's 4th down, 4th and 5. Last 2 plays, no gains. Defensive line did a great job there. And that was right after, you know, Brendan had that nice stop on 1st down with the sweep. Looks like they're going for it on 4th down. Let's see what they're doing. They haven't seen them move the ball yet.
They're asking, right?
Looks like they're going for it. They're going for it on 4th down. Gutsy call here early in the game by the Eagles. 4th and 5, big play. You can get the ball right back here by the Yellow Jackets. They'd be in good shape.
Just got to watch that sweep.
Well, you know, again, Dave, it's the last game of the season. You know, they're playing to have fun. They're still learning. All these kids are learning on both teams. Why not go for it?
Yeah, you're right.
It's not going to count in the standings. You know what? Now the offense buckles under, the defense buckles under. Look at that sun. Incredible.
It's incredible. It really is. You're right.
I might be able to get some painting done today after all.
I got to come over and help you.
Yeah, you were supposed to help with the leaves last week. I never saw you. Okay, here we go. 4th and 5. Big play here. Eagles deep in their own territory here. Ball snapped, and they're trying to sweep to the left side. Beautiful job by Brendan. He's right there. Can he make the tackle? Outstanding job. Outstanding job. They blow the whistle. Good job by Brendan. Looks like they switched to the wide side of the field. First down, he was on the left side of the field, which was a wide side. So it looks like they're switching Brendan to the wide side of the field. Outstanding job there. He'd probably get a sticker for that one, but season's going to be over after today, so he's going to miss out.
We'll take credit for next year.
Maybe the coach will give him one again, put it on his mirror at his house. Yeah. Outstanding job by the defense. Offense goes right back to work. Let's see if we can punch it in the end zone now.
Is that the end of the first?
It looks like that's the end of the first quarter already. End of the first quarter, Hastings Yellow Jackets 0, Dobbs Ferry Eagles 0. Nice tight game. Offense and defense is doing a great job. And we're getting ready to start the second quarter with the sun out. I don't think it'll be able to dry the field, but at least the sun's out.
People with families can take pictures now that the sun's out.
Okay, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets from just inside the 20-yard line. It's turning into a beautiful day. We're halfway through November. It should be chilly. We should even see a couple snowflakes. But actually, a cold front's coming in, Dave, and it's going to be cold tomorrow. So I'm glad the game's today.
Yeah, otherwise, we'd have to have a heater in
On
here.
Monday, it's going to be over 40. It's supposed to be, yeah. Yeah, this is not good.
I do want to mention that Chance Varva, I know he's not feeling well today. He is on the sidelines, number 16, but I know he's a little under the weather, so we got to give him a lot of credit for coming out to this game.
Yeah.
No one wants to miss their last game, so even though he's not feeling great, he's out there. Okay, here we go. 1st and 10 from inside the 20-yard line. Ball snapped. And against quarterback keeper, there might have been a little confusion there on the play. Looks like he was going to hand it off, and something definitely happened there. So there was no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10.
That's the last one.
2nd and 10. Looks like he was going to hand it off to 22 Justin, but they got their signals crossed. But that's okay. 2nd and 10. Still 3 plays to get a first down.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, this is 4-down territory, right?
Well, without a doubt, you just saw the Eagles go for it, and they were going the opposite direction. So, with this footing, it's going to be really tough to gain any yards. So, when you have the opportunity, you really have to go for it. Okay, here we go, right up the middle. And not much there. Number 76 on the tackle. Good job by number 76. Defense was there waiting for him. That was Justin again. Okay, so here we go. It's third. It's going to be 3rd and about 11. 3rd and about 11.
Somebody's
3rd and 11.
shaking. No. Don't shake our tarp.
This
needs this thing to come down on us.
is a big play here, Dave. We got to get this to a manageable 4th down.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 3rd and about 11.
Well, we were moving the ball. I don't know what happened. First set of series.
Give Karina a rest now, no more. Give her a rest.
Ball snapped, and he drops back to pass. Defense is there. He throws it. Will he get? Oh, so close. There was 4 defenders there, but it was in his hands. It was tipped. Oh, beautiful play. You know what? Beautiful play by the quarterback there. Beautiful play by the defensive backs. They were covering the receiver, but it was very, very close. As we said before, at this age, in 3rd and 4th grade, it's extremely tough to actually pass the ball. They're learning how to pass the ball. They're learning their routes. So it was a great play. Very close to a completion there. We do have now 4th and 11, so it's 4th and a long way. But I like that call. I like that call on 3rd down.
Yeah, it was very good play.
Oh, you can't be
Okay, here we. Are they punting?
Yeah, no. Are they?
Let's see what they're doing. They're punting.
Yeah, punting.
Okay, I guess we discussed this before. It looks like they're going. Are they going for the field position game? Let's see.
I guess so, right?
They are. They're punting. So they punted on 4th and 11. playing field position. They're going to have the Eagles backed up inside the 10-yard line. Inside the 10-yard line, should just be outside the 5-yard line. Actually, it looks like it's right on the 5. So it'll be 1st and 10 on the 5-yard line. If the defense can, a defense can put up a safety here, that might be enough to win the game. With these conditions, you never know. And they do have 2 safeties on the season, I believe. Didn't they get 2 safeties in one game, or at least one?
One safety.
Okay, I know they did have at least one. We don't have the stats for the season here with us today because of the rain. Otherwise, we'd take a look at that. But I know they definitely have at least one. The defense is licking their chops now. They want another one. But the coach is playing field position game. Field position game.
All right, no more now. No more.
1st and 10 from the 5-0-0. Hastings Yellow Jack, Dobbs Ferry Eagles. Halfway through, I'd say, the second quarter. Again, we're going running time. We do not have the scoreboard. Ball snapped. Oh, there's a whistle. There's a whistle. I don't see a flag on the field. Well, they can't go much farther back. It can only be half the distance to the goal if it is a penalty. It is a penalty. I assume someone jumped there. So now it's 1st and 12.5, we'll say, from the 2.5-yard line. This is an important defensive series. It's an important offensive series.
Here's Jordan. Jordan just came.
Jordan, number 40, just made it. Jordan Lyerly. Okay, 1st and 12.5 from the 2.5. Another whistle.
I think they're just trying to help the kids out.
They are. The defense might have been lined up in the neutral zone. They're not calling the penalty on that. They're just asking them to step back a little. That's a good job. Ball snapped. And it's handed, trying the right side. Is he in the end zone? Is he in the end zone? It's a safety. It's a safety. Outstanding play by the defense. Who was that? Who was on that tackle? Who made that tackle there, Dave? I missed that. What number was that? Was that Frank? Was that Frank, number 7? And look, it was Frank. Oh, it was Oliver. Excuse me, Oliver. Frank is 8. It was my mistake. It was Oliver Shapiro. Outstanding job there. That's a safety. That's what we were talking about. When they're pushing him back there, safety's extreme. That's 2 points there for the Yellow Jackets, and they get the ball.
Steve has got to be pleased.
Well, you know what? That offside penalty was big. Excuse me, the illegal motion. That pushed him back 2.5 yards. He got the ball in the end zone, and Oliver shot the gap there, and he caught him in the end zone, and that's an important 2 points. That could be the difference in the game, but great job by the defense. That's their 2nd safety on the season, so good job. Good job, Yellow Jackets.
Is this the first time we've ever been in front of Dobbs Ferry?
It might be, the first time in my memory that we've been in front of Dobbs, at least when we played them back in the 80s.
Be nice, huh?
It hurts to say the 80s, Dave. Yeah, it really does. It really gives away our age. I just, we're talking, 20, 25, 28 years ago when we graduated from high school. I still feel as good as I did then. Yeah. Then again, I didn't feel that great back then. Okay, here we go. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 from the 50. Yellow Jackets are on offense again. 1st and 10, leading 2-0. I'd say late in the second. They break the huddle. Ball snapped. And it's to the right side. It's Frank Carros to the right side. Gets about 2-3 yards.
He is fast.
He is fast. He has a lot of speed. So when he breaks that hold, he can go a long way. I just heard from Dave here. Dave said if we actually beat the Eagles today, he's taking the entire team out for sodas and pizza. Outstanding job there, Dave. Outstanding job. I'll make sure I let the kids know about that. Excuse me, the men know about that.
It is starting to get dark again.
It's still not raining though.
No.
Okay, we have about second and 8. 2nd and 8 from about the 48-yard line. Actually, we'll go 2nd and 7 from the 47-yard line. How's that sound? A little better? Okay, so we'll go 2nd and 7 from the 47.
Here come the men to the line.
They break the huddle.
I was just going to say, the girls are staying wherever they should be. Heaven's up in the trees. That's the boys.
Ball snapped. And it's a quarterback keeper. He's trying the right side. Not much there. It looks like he's going to lose a yard or two. It looks like he's back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be about 3rd down and 10. 3rd down and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Dave, it looks like there is a lot of Dobbs Ferry Eagle fans here. As I said, it is just our town that borders us, and it's a big rivalry, so a lot of the parents came over for this game.
Yeah, considering the weather conditions, there are a lot of people there.
Well, hopefully there wasn't too much traffic there on Broadway coming over. You know how tricky that can get.
It used to be a long bus ride home.
All right, let's not reminisce about the old days any longer. Enough about that. I don't want the nightmare starting all over again. You know what I am missing, though, today, Dave? I'm missing those breakfast burritos. They are great. Did I mention I had 3 of those again last week?
Yep.
Hopefully my wife got the recipe for that, because I really enjoyed those. Okay, here we go. 3rd and 10.
What is that?
Ball snapped. Let's try to sweep to the left side. Oh, he almost broke. Good job by the defense there. Good job by the defense. That was Jordan. He was trying that left sweep. That play is made for him. He's been running that all season, mostly with positive yards. I assume they're probably going to be punting the ball here, maybe playing a little more field position.
We have a player injured.
I realize that. I was just thinking about it.
Definitely don't want anyone to get injured. Last game of the season, we've had a good season. No one's gotten hurt, and we want to keep that going. Looks like he's getting up. Maybe got hit in the shins there. That can hurt. A lot of applause from the fans here. He's a trooper. He's staying out there. Good job. We have some substitutions going in there. Chance is going in, and Dylan's going in.
Remember when we played freshman ball? There was only 12 of us?
There was only 12 of us. We had fun there, too.
I have pictures of it. I have to show you.
Okay, they did punt the ball like we thought they would. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles from about the 35-yard line. 1st and 10.
Right in the mud. Oh, they're moving it over.
Yeah.
Well, that's why over here we were on the short side of the field, and really on the short side of the field. I think they were trying to keep it out of the mud. So, okay, so we have 1st and 10 from the 35. We have a good, strong defensive stand here. We might go into halftime with the lead. I know it has to be late in the second now. I know Coach C was really fighting for this game. Everyone was worried with all the rain last night, the rain yesterday, and the rain this morning that the game was canceled, but luckily enough, it wasn't. We have number 72, John Saradensky, going in. We have number 62, Casey, coming out. Want to make sure everyone gets a lot of playing time last game of the season, so good job by the coaches. And I said I want to thank the coaches again. Steve, Frank, and Tanya, they did a great job all season. So, again, kudos to them. We appreciate all the time and effort they put into this season.
Yeah, it's sad it's the last game.
I don't know, is it sadder for us or sadder for the kids?
Right?
I had a great time all season watching these men play out there. They've come a long way since week 1. Yeah, they've come a long way since the couple practices they had in August.
Yep, they definitely learned a lot about football.
They did, and when you start at a young age, you really learn to enjoy the game. And hopefully this will continue straight through high school, college, and maybe even a couple pros we have out there, Dave. Maybe a couple Dallas Cowboys we have out there.
Let's not push it.
Okay, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 35. Eagles going from left to right, and the Eagles jumped. They're going back 5 yards. Okay, unfortunately, that is the second time they did jump. So, actually, it's the 3rd time I believe they jumped. So it'll be 1st and 15.
They're lucky there's no practice next week.
Yeah, they might be doing a couple extra up downs or laps, but this is the last game of the season for both teams.
Maybe the coach will get them after the game.
I know when we played, Coach Fruck would probably make us do laps at halftime, but I think they'll be okay. Okay, 1st and 15 from the 30-yard line. Their uniforms are getting dirty out there, Dave.
As long as the rain holds up, we'll be all right.
I hope the coaches are wearing cleats, too. They're going to be slipping and sliding all over that field. I think I see Frank out there with sneakers. He is sliding a little. Ball snapped, and they're trying to sweep to the left side. He's trying to cut the corner. Is he going to make the corner? He has 5 yards. He has 10. Oh, and Frank was out there, but they're still going. He's at the 40. He's at the 35. Good run. Good run by the Eagles. Very good run. That was a very good run.
He broke a lot of tackles.
He did. He made the corner. He had some speed there. He got down to about the 30-yard line. So, outstanding run. That was about a 40-yard run.
The Eagles fan got excited on that.
You heard the cowbells there by the Eagles fans. Said they were pumped up by that run. That was a beautiful run, though, by the Eagles. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. That was a sweep to the left side, sweep to the wide side of the field. We're going to move the camera down a little.
Yeah, we don't want to get you in the rain.
That's okay. I'm outside the little New York Giant tent, so I'm happy. I'm smiling again. The sun is shining down on me. Okay, substitution, John coming out, and I think that was, who was that going back in? That was Casey going back in, I think. Antonio going in and Frank coming out. I'm finally starting to get the numbers on the players down, Dave. Finally getting, I'm still messing up here and there, but it only took, what, about 7-8 games?
Yeah.
Well, the first game we did White Plains, we actually didn't even have the roster, so that was a little tough.
Can't be much time left.
No, we really have to stop now. It has to be late in the second. Okay, 1st and 10 from the 30. Ball snapped. Oh, I thought it was on the ground. He tried off right tackle. Not much there. Good job by the defense. Got about 1 yard. I thought the ball was actually going to hit the ground there.
I thought so too. Yeah, it looked like it almost did.
Yeah, the quarterback definitely lost it for a second there, but he was able to hold on to it, hand it off, and they got a positive game. We'll give him 1 yard on that. It'll be 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 from, we'll say, the 29. Late in the second. Now, we got stopped a couple times late in the second quarter. We were going to score. One time we got stopped inside the 5, one time inside the 10. Let's see if that happens here for the Eagles today. It is tough. I know they have some timeouts, but the running time really makes it go quick. So we're going to assume there's probably 2-3 minutes left in the second quarter. I'm not sure if I just heard 8 seconds. Is that what you heard, 8 seconds?
I couldn't hear. Is that what he said?
I don't know. We'll see after this play because it's only 8 seconds. This will be the last play. Ball snapped. And again, the ball's on the ground. Oh, good job by the halfback there. He almost lost it. He fell on top of it. That is a halftime. Oh, no, it's a timeout. It's a timeout. Excuse me. Timeout by the Eagles. That ball was on the ground. The halfback did a good job there jumping on top of it. So good job by the Eagles there.
I'm surprised with the weather conditions. We haven't seen more balls on the ground.
Well, that's the whole thing. The ball is slippery there. With all the mud, they're probably getting fresh balls in and out there. But in these wet conditions, that ball can get slippery. Okay, so we have third down about 11 from about the 31-yard line. Now it's getting dark, Dave.
Yeah.
Wow. Looks like someone just turned off a light. They are calling for some thunder showers, too, at some point today because of that cold front that's coming in. Let's hope that does hold off.
We're almost halfway home.
Yeah, it has to be close to halftime. We definitely said that. What's the halftime show today, Dave? Do you know?
I don't know. I think maybe we should interview some referees.
I think maybe we'll get a lot of the parents out there to do a cheer for the kids at halftime. How about that? Ball snapped, and he's trying the left side.
Oh, nothing.
Beautiful job. And he's still going, but a good job by the defense there. They were waiting there for him. I think that was Dylan who was waiting there for him. And then the rest of the team came over. Good job by the defense. We have 4th down, about 11. No gain on that play. 4th down, 11. They were trying that sweep again to the left side.
John, you were right. That 2-0 score could be the halftime score.
Well, it's a big play here. We have to stop him. If we stop him here, we should definitely be going in with the lead. But they said points are going to be tough to come by in these conditions. It's tough to get your footing. I'm sure they changed the cleats. I'm probably sure they went with the longer cleats today. But we have 4th down, big 4th down play late in the second quarter. Hastings Yellow Jackets 2, Dobbs Ferry Eagles 0. Threatening rain.
Oh, definitely. Did you send somebody to the farmer's market for you?
We're going to farmer's market right after this. I need some more some raisin bread. But I figured since it was an early game today, I can make it myself. Okay, 4th down, big play. Quarterback's under center. Ball snapped, and he's back to pass. Oh, he has a receiver wide open. And the ball hits the ground. The receiver was wide open there. So defense was fooled a little, but as we said, it's tough to pass at this age. It was a good play call. They called the right play, but again, even with the slippery ball, it's hard to throw the ball that deep. So good job by the defense. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Late in the second quarter. That wide receiver was wide open there, Dave, so we caught a lucky break there. Some substitutions. We have John Saradensky going in number 72. I think we had someone else come out. Let's make sure we have 11 people out there.
Casey came out 60 kills, right?
Casey came out. And then we also have 33 coming out. That's Joshua coming out. Joshua Cologne. I don't think we called his name yet, so glad we got him on there. Hopefully we got everybody's name. Did you see number 51 out there today, Dave? Chris? I don't remember calling his name. Maybe he didn't make it to the game today.
Yeah.
But hopefully everyone else. And Malachi, do you see number 24 out there? Those are the two names that I don't recall calling. They might not have made it today. But the Yellow Jackets are on the ball, 1st and 10 from the 30 late in the second. So if they want to do anything, they have to do it quick.
Hold on to the football.
Ball snapped. Then they're trying to sweep to the left side. Tries cutting it up. Not much there. Good job by the defense. Good job by the defense. That's Jordan. It looked like Jordan was having a hard time getting some traction. He was trying to cut it up, but he was doing it slow, probably because of all the mud.
I think Hastings called timeout.
Second down and about 7, so it was a gain of about 3. Gain of about 3 there. Good game so far, Dave. Very enjoyable game.
Every game we've done.
Yeah, and almost every single. I think every game we did, the first half was extremely tight. Yep. You know, it's a couple points here or there. So hopefully the whole game goes like this. That's a tight game right to the end. Hopefully the Yellow Jackets come out on top, but we'll see what happens. Okay, we have 2nd and about 7. Ball snapped, and they're trying right up the gut. Actually, it's quarterback keeper. Not much there. Good job by the defense. Good job by number 2 there. That's a good job by number 2 there. Looks like they lost about a half a yard. It'll be about 3rd and about, we'll say 3rd and 8. We can also give them the original line of scrimmage, but halftime. That is halftime. Okay, so that is halftime. It's the Hastings Yellow Jackets 2 on the safety. Dobbs Ferry Eagles 0 at half. Great first half. And we have one more half of football to go in this season. Unfortunately, only one more half. And we'll be here to enjoy it. Okay, here we are getting ready for the second half of the last game of the season between the Hastings Yellow Jackets and the Dobbs Ferry Eagles. Hastings Yellow Jackets 2, Dobbs Ferry Eagles 0. Looks like the Eagles will get the ball first. I believe the Yellow Jackets got it first in the first quarter, so it'll be the Eagles 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line.
It is raining now.
It is. They definitely want to try to get this game in. They said they're calling for thunder showers later in the day. It is coming down pretty heavy right now. So hopefully they can get the whole game in.
It is really coming down.
We're getting more and more people trying to get in under this tarp.
We may have a riot.
It actually went up to $30 a head now. One half left of football, Dave, until the end of the season. Everyone was having fun sideline at half times. So the coaches having fun, the kids, the men having fun, the players.
Yeah, well, that's what it's all about.
And this is really enjoyable. You know, last game of the season, again, it wasn't on the schedule. So
some of us worked all night.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that group of boys.
I was actually sleeping last night, Dave. I'm glad you were out there keeping us safe. Defense is ready. Offense is still huddling up. Rain is really coming down now. Hope I remember to shut the windows in my truck.
It is, really.
Did you?
Actually, I walked over here, Dave.
Yes, probably shut.
Wow, look at that rain come down now.
Good to be under this thing now, huh?
I'd still rather get wet than be under this giant tarp. I'm going to wake up screaming tonight. You realize that?
You can call me. I'll be.
I'm going to lose my membership to the Cowboy fan club.
I'm going to email him the picture.
Wow, is it raining?
Wow, you can hear the rain.
Here we go. The offense breaks the huddle. 1st and 10 from the 40. Monsoon conditions now. Here we go. 1st and 10. Oh, and the ball right up the middle. I thought he handed that off to the wrong half back there. Called him dead. No gain. It'll be 2nd and about 10. It is pouring out here now. I think I just saw Noah's Ark go by, so that's how bad it is right now. Wow, is it raining? All those jerseys are wet. Okay, so we have 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 from the 40. I'll try to speak a little louder because all this rain, it is muffling.
Credit to the fans, they're staying.
They really are. Well, you know, the players have to stay.
Yeah.
Okay, 2nd and 10 from the 40. Started the 3rd quarter. Ball snapped. And again, he's trying to sweep to the left side, to the wide side of the field. He cuts through the middle. Cuts through the middle there. Frankie initially stopped him, but he's still going.
Oh, no.
And we have 41. 41 still has a chance to get him. Will he get him? Nice play right at the end by number 40. That was a nice run, and it was a sweep to the left-hand side. And that was 41 who made the play, Mike Whelan. Mike Whelan just saved the touchdown there. That was an outstanding run by the Eagles. But number 41 had the right angle on him. He was able to push him out of bounds at looks like at about the 12-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 12. Actually, 1st and 10 from the 15, it looks like. 1st and 10 from the 15. That was a nice run there, Dave.
Very nice run.
I thought he was going to go all the way, but we were lucky to push him out at the 15-yard line. Now we got to see if defense can buckle up and continue to hold them here. Coach is going over the offensive play. He knows this is extremely important in these weather conditions. If they can punch one in here, they'd be in good shape. Okay, 1st and 10 from the 15. Ball's on the ground. They call it dead. Ball's on the ground. So it'll be 2nd and 10, 2nd and 10. Again, it's those weather conditions. Balls hit the ground. 2nd and 10 from the 15. Early 3rd quarter.
Well, at least we're in running time.
We are, and as I said, hopefully, it's coming down like a monsoon, but if the thunder and lightning holds off, I'm sure we'll be able to get this game in. I'm sure if they hear any thunder and lightning, the game will be called. You got to take care of the players first. Okay, here we go. Second and 10 from the 15.
Mud ball.
That's going to go right on big.
Ball snapped, and they're trying to the left side, number 17. Stop behind the line. Outstanding play. He was hit first by number 63, Matt Michikos, who stopped him initially, and then the rest of the defense came over to make the tackle. Wow, I can't even see the players anymore, Dave. Are they still out there?
Wow.
Wow, boy, is it raining hard now. Okay, so we have 3rd down, 3rd and about 15. 3rd and about 15 in monsoon conditions.
Think it's raining?
I'm glad I brought my poncho, Dave.
Oh, man.
I'd like to know how my son's getting home. He's going to get my seats all wet. Okay, 3rd down. This will be some memories for the kids, I'll tell you that. 3rd down at 15. Ball snap, trying to sweep to the right side. Number 20's there, and he stopped. Good job by the defense. He did gain some yards there. So it'll be 3rd down. Looks like it'll be 3rd down and about. Let's see where they mark the ball. It's getting crowded under this tarp here, Dave. Understandable, though. More the merrier, that's what I always say. Okay, so let's see. It's third down. Let's see where they're putting the ball. Was there a penalty on that, Dave?
Yep.
There is. There was a holding penalty on that. We didn't see the flag. I was wondering why they were walking back. So, actually a holding penalty. So they're going back farther. It'll be third down. Third down from just outside the 20. We're going to say third down and 15 will go. It looks like the players out there actually having fun in this rain. I'm gonna have my wife get the truck for me though. Ball snapped, and they're trying the right side again. Defense is there, he breaks the tackle. You got Frankie there as the only defender. Does he make, and he's pushed out of bounds. He is pushed out of bounds. Nice play by the Eagles there. There was a few defenders there.
We're gonna move down.
But
Excuse me guys, back up.
It'll be third down. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. Or did they make the first down? It is first down. It'll be first and goal. First and goal from about the 2-yard line. It might be a good time to call this game on account of rain. What do you think, Dave? Huh? What do you think?
I think you're right.
I don't think we're going to get that lucky. First and goal from about the 2-yard line. Looks like we sprung a couple leaks under this tarp. Figures it's a giant tarp. And it's leaking right on me. It's like they know something. Okay, first and goal. Rain slowing down a little. And they're trying to the right side again. Defense is there. Could they stop them? Not far to go. Looks like they held them out. Looks like they held them out of the end zone. It'll be second and goal from about the, I want to say the half-yard line.
Yeah.
Maybe the 1-yard line. Goal line defense is definitely in here, Dave. You know they're hitting the gaps. Get low and push back.
This could be a game-deciding drive here.
Well, it really is. It's at least midway through the second. It's the opening drive for the Eagles in the third quarter. Excuse me, the third quarter. Opening drive for the Eagles in the third quarter. Deep in the Yellow Jackets' end. It'll be second and 1. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, the rain's letting up a little bit anyway.
Ball snapped. And he gives number 17 this time to the left side. Looks like he got through. It's a touchdown for the Eagles. Touchdown for the Eagles. Right now it is Dobbs Ferry Eagles 6, Hastings Yellow Jackets 2. Still plenty of time left on this game. They have plenty of time.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about the weather conditions. The field, if you look, is just one big puddle now. Now, the Yellow Jackets will be going from right to left. That side of the field's a little better. Not much, but a little better, so hopefully that will help. But right now, we're pending the one-point conversion. Midway through the third quarter, Hastings Yellow Jackets 2, Dobbs Ferry Eagles 6, pending the conversion. That was a nice shower there, huh? I don't think the players seem to mind though, Dave.
No.
They're out there having a good time. Here we go, ball snapped. And it's handed to the right side, number 27. And it looks like he just made it in. He just made it in. So it is Dobbs Ferry Eagles 7, Hastings Yellow Jackets 2. Hastings Yellow Jackets will have the ball. Will have the ball, be first and 10 from the 40-yard line. They are down now, Dave, so the offense has to start kicking it in gear now.
I'm here.
Look at those puddles. Look at them running on the sidelines there. And they're all smiling. They're all smiling. I said, right after the game, I think we're going to have all the parents out there. We're going to do a couple slides, a couple mud slides out there. Join their kids.
Let's go, Hastings!
Getting some encouragement from the fans. Okay, the offense is out there. We have to start moving the ball now. They really will remember this game. They'll remember for years to come. out there in the pouring rain, in the mud. Let's hope they end up victorious. Still got plenty of time.
Yeah, we just got to move the ball down the field. Look,
We got a little sun coming out over there. It's not going to do much to help the mud, but
Johnny.
okay. Let's see what Coach Steve and Coach Frank has called now. We have a substitution. I think Frank Carosa came out, and I think Antonio Velez went in, number 42. Okay, they're trying to move it out of the puddle. Try to get a little footing somewhere. There's actually a little green out there. We discussed that before. It's tough at the end of the season after high school, after all the other games. The grass does take a beating here at Reynolds Field. Okay, 1st and 10 from the 40. Ball snapped, and it's handed right up the middle. Hands to number 7, Oliver. Not much there. It looks like no gain. No gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 from the 40. One broken play could be, or one good offensive play could be the difference in this whole game now, Dave. It's going to be almost impossible to get any traction up the middle. It's hard for the linemen to actually block now because they can't get traction.
yeah, it's all mud.
That was a big touchdown by the Eagles there. Very big touchdown.
And the conditions they got it in.
We have a shower in the basement. I think we'll stick them right in there.
Okay, here we go. 2nd and 10. Offense breaks the huddle. Player's tying his shoe. Again, want to make sure no one gets hurt. I don't think I'm going to be doing any painting today.
Oh, I was going to come over and help you.
Were you?
Yeah.
Maybe next week, Dave. Actually, might be able to sleep in next Saturday. No game. First time in a couple months. Little delay here. Well, hopefully they stop the clock here for this. We want to also thank the referees for coming out for this game as well. Like I said, it was not a scheduled game. It was an add-on game, so we really appreciate them giving us another week, coming out here in these conditions to officiate this game.
Here we go.
Okay, 2nd and 10. Okay, looks like we have a penalty against the Yellow Jackets. I'll be pushed back 5 yards. I'll be pushed back 5 yards.
You know, John Madden would be proud of this game.
He would love this game. He'd be out here with the turkey, too. Okay, so we have 2nd and about 15 now. Going in the wrong direction. Don't want to go in that direction. It has to be late in the 3rd quarter now. As we said, it was going to be a field position game, which it really was up until that last series to the start of the 3rd quarter. That was a nice sweep by the Eagles, which put them in position to go ahead. Defense was doing an outstanding job up until that one play. Okay, they break the huddle. It'll be 2nd and 15. Let's see what they have called.
Hey, Sharon.
Ball snapped. That's quarterback keeper. He's trying to sweep to the left side. He's trying to cut the corner. Can he get any? And he's still going. Everyone's yelling for him to go. There he goes. It's a beautiful play. He's down to the 40. He's still going. No, he's still going. He's still going. Beautiful play down to the 20. That was a quarterback keeper. To the left side. That was a left sweep. He had the defender there almost in the backfield. He was able to cut. He was able to cut the corner and make a beautiful play there. That was. Let's see what that was. That was about a 40-yard play. That was just about a 40-yard play, maybe about a 35-yard play there by Brendan. Outstanding play. That was a sweep to the left side. He was able to cut the corner. He was able to beat the end who was there covering him. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 25. Outstanding play. That's what we needed, Dave. We needed a play like that. We needed a play just like that. We have a little technical difficulties here. We got some puddles on the tarp. Want to make sure that the tarp doesn't come down on us. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 25. Ball snapped, and it's around the left-hand side again. And he cuts the corner. He gets about, I'd say he got about 4 or 5 yards on that one there. Was that Jordan on that play? That was Jordan. So it was a positive play. Positive play. Okay, so here we go. We got second and about 8. Second and about 8 from the 23-yard line.
We fixed it.
We're back up and running.
Thank you.
You know, this wouldn't have happened if it was a cowboy tarp. You realize that. It's just because it's a giant tarp.
There we go.
Okay, second down, 2nd and 8. Big play. We really have to punch it in here, Dave, late in the 3rd. Ball snapped. And it's Frankie to the left-hand side. He cuts it up the middle. And he gets a positive yard. He probably gets about 3-4 yards there. Okay, so it'll be 3rd down about 6. 3rd down and 6. Wind's picking up, still raining out there. Definitely not as heavy as it was though before. It was really pouring before there, Dave.
Yes.
We really got to punch this in here. After that nice sweep, we don't want to let that go to waste. 3rd down. You also want to do it now at this end of the field before the 4th quarter. If we switch ends, it's much worse down that end of the field. So let's try to punch it in here in the 3rd quarter. Okay, 3rd down. 3rd down to about 7. 3rd down and 6, right around there. Timeout. Coach Steve calls timeout. He doesn't like what he sees. He doesn't like the way the Eagles were defending him, so he wants to change the play. No audibles at this age, Dave. So they call a timeout, and it's probably a smart thing. When you're in this position of the field, you know, if you have to waste a timeout, you waste it. You want to make sure the play is right. You want to make sure that you have some positive yardage here and really try to go in for that go-ahead score.
You're right. Got to get it right. Don't forget to still learning.
Okay, so we have 3rd down. Now, big 3rd down play.
Got a little rocky there for a minute.
Yeah, we thought we were going to lose the tarp. Okay, here we go. 3rd down, big 3rd down. Ball snapped, and they try on the right side. It's quarterback keeper. Nice spin move there. Nice spin move there by Brendan. Nice spin move. Oh! Game-saving tackle there. Game-saving tackle by number 27, but outstanding spin move there by Brendan. That was a nice move. Defender was right there, ready to make a tackle. He did a quick spin, cut it up the middle. Nice positive yard. It'll be 1st and goal from about the 9-yard line, I would say. I thought he had the touchdown there, Dave. That was a nice tackle. I think it was number 27 there on the Eagles. That was a touchdown-saving tackle there. But hopefully the Yellow Jackets can continue moving the ball. Very nice spin move there by Brendan. Okay, 1st and goal from just inside the 10-yard line.
Over here, behind you.
When it actually turns out.
Looks like that's the end of the quarter. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. So now we're going down to the muddy side of the field. We're going to have to move the camera down that end as well. So it'll be start of the 4th quarter. 1st and goal from about the 9-yard line at the muddy end of the field. We're going to be going from left to right now. I was hoping, Dave, that we were able to stay on the center of the field at least through this series because of the conditions. The conditions are much worse down the other end of the field. Hopefully that won't be a detriment to them scoring a touchdown here. But let's see. They're all pumped up now. They're all pumped up, getting ready for the start of the 4th quarter in a 7-2 game. Very close game, a one-score game here. Still raining out there.
You're going to have to ask this guy to sit down.
Okay, here we go. 1st and 10, start of the 4th quarter. Excuse me, 1st and goal, start of the 4th quarter from about the 9-yard line. Big series to start the 4th quarter, Dave. Doesn't have to be said, I said it anyway, but big series here.
This could be crunch time already.
Well, we know how fast that the clock does run with this running time, so, you know, you anticipate that the Yellow Jackets, if they're lucky, they'll get the ball maybe 2 more times. So
That's pushing it.
that's what I mean. So we have to punch it in here.
What goal? What are they on? The 8?
They're on about the 9-yard line now. First and goal from the 9. But they're going to have trouble running to the wide side of the field just because of the mud. You're not going to get any traction over there, so they're going to have to keep it to just short side of the field. Maybe a couple dives up the middle. Maybe a couple off tackle. Let's see. Let's see what they have called here.
I'm doing my best here.
We got umbrellas in the way, unfortunately, so we're trying to get you the picture. Ball snapped, and they're trying right up the gut. That's Oliver right up the gut. He gets pushed back. I think he gets a couple yards. He does get a couple yards, but it'll be second and goal from, I want to say, about the 6-yard line there, Dave.
Yeah.
And they're limited here again, as we said, because of the field. They really have to try to punch it right up the gut. Dobbs Ferry Eagles know that. They're hitting the gaps. They're trying to plug that up. This is a big game. This is a big game for both teams. It's a big game for both teams. Both teams want to end the season on a positive note. Not sure what the Eagles' record was this year. I'm sure they had a good season, but Yellow Jackets also want to end on a positive note. So big series here. Second and goal. This is 4-down territory, so they have 3 more plays to get it in there. Let's say scissors 34.
Yeah. Hold that guard.
We discussed that last week. Used to love that play. Okay, here we go. They break the huddle. They're on the line. Ball snapped. That's quarterback keeper around the right side. Will he make it? He gets hit. He didn't get in, but he got closer. He got closer. I'm saying he's probably at about the 2-yard line now. Let's see where they put. About the 3-yard line. It'll be third and goal from the 3. These are tough yards here, Dave. Tough yards. They always say once you get inside the red zone, yards are harder to come by. Once you get inside the 10, they're even tougher. Third down now. Third and goal from about the 3-yard line. That was a quarterback keeper to the right side. Brendan was looking for a hole. He wasn't able to find it, so he did get a couple positive yards, so got to give him credit for there. But we'll see what happens here.
This could be the game. I hope not.
And you know the uniforms are weighing down on him, so that makes it even harder to run. Got a lot of extra weight there with all the water in there. Okay, here we go. Third down. Ball snapped. And it's handed up. I think that I'm at a loss for words here. That was number 22. That was Justin. Did he make it? Looks like he was just stopped.
Just stopped. He's on the goal line, I think.
I apologize for that. I was trying to get the halfback's number there. So we have 4th and less than a yard. 4th and less than a yard for a touchdown. What do you think? Quarterback keeper?
Yeah, right up.
Right behind the center, right behind Brian Dosen?
Yeah. I would.
Well, Dave, I think you'd be a little big to be out there. I would hope you can make that yard, but, let's see what they can do.
Brings back memories, right?
Poor kids as you go home screaming. Okay, 4th and goal from inside the 1-yard line. 4th and goal from inside the 1.
4th quarter.
I say we have the quarterback keeper, have the halfbacks, help them right over that line. I don't think they call a penalty on that here. Helping the running back. Let's push him right over there. I'm sure Coach Steve is telling him, listen, this is the play. This is the season. The season comes down to this one play. Let's punch it in here. The Eagles are going to be stacking up the inside of that line there. Linebackers going to be on the line. Probably got the safeties up. Okay, here we go. They break the huddle. 4th and goal from inside the 1. 4th and goal from inside the 1. Ball snapped. Right up the gut. Did he make it? Touchdown! Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Outstanding job. Went just off center, just off to the left side. Outstanding job there. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Right now it's Hastings Yellow Jackets Hastings Yellow Jackets 8. Dobbs Ferry Eagles 7, pending the conversion. Outstanding job there by the Yellow Jackets. They are pumped up. They know how important this game is. They know it's the last game of the season. They know the conditions. They know it's the 4th quarter. Outstanding job there. The Eagles still have plenty of time left, though. Plenty of time left to go down and score themselves. So let's get this conversion, see what our defense can do.
Great job by the offense.
Who ran? Was that Oliver who ran that in there, Dave? Was that number 7, Oliver?
It's hard to see. I thought it was.
We think it was Oliver, number 7, on a nice run. If it wasn't, that will be corrected, and whoever did score it, congrats. Okay, here we go. Pending the conversion. The illegal motion. We're going to be moving it back 5 yards. Moving it back 5 yards, so it'll be pending the conversion. Will be 7.5 yards for the conversion. You know, we talked about the conversion all season, how important it is. It doesn't mean too much here because they got that safety.
Right.
Okay, so right now the score is 8-7. They have a 1-point lead. If they get it, they have a 2-point lead. The only way that'll come into to play is if the Eagles get a safety. So it's not extremely important. It's not as important as it was early in the season, but you'd still like to get it. You never want to leave a point out there on the field. You always want to get as many points as you can. Ball snapped. And it's handed to Justin, number 22, to the right side. Looks like he stopped short, so they didn't get the conversion. So it is Hastings Yellow Jackets 8, Dobbs Ferry Eagles 7, late in the 4th. And that last touchdown was definitely either Justin or it was either Frank. Okay, here we go. Still raining hard. You know what the coach is telling them now? Listen, you hold on. Finish the game on a positive note. Finish the game with the win. It's against Dobbs Ferry. Again, it's a rivalry that starts at this age. So it'll be nice to start off their football career with the win. But a lot of time left. And it definitely won't be called in the count of rain. We know that.
No.
Not after that third quarter shower.
Can you imagine?
But it's very close. It's 8-7.
Okay, here we go. Defense is out in the field.
8-7 Hastings, right?
8-7 Hastings. I'd say midway through the 4th.
Looks like they're putting the ball right next to us.
Yeah, they got to try to keep it out of that mud.
The wind's picking up here.
I think we'll make it now. I think it's going to be a day to stay inside today, Dave. Maybe watch a couple movies, have a cup of hot chocolate. You're going to sleep, aren't you?
I'm going to sleep.
You're going to sleep. Okay. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line.
This is big.
Got to watch the wide side sweeps. Ball snapped. Trying to the right side. Defense is there, though. Oh, they got the ball. How'd they get the ball there, Dave? How'd they get the ball?
Look at that.
Wow, look at that. Number 20. Outstanding job by Brendan Flynn. Going for a touchdown. Did you get that, Dave? I missed that. What happened there? Wow, Hastings picked up the ball. The ball, I guess, hit the ground. Hastings picked it up and ran for a touchdown. Outstanding job by the Yellow Jackets defense. Outstanding job. I did miss it. I did not see the ball hit the ground.
That must have been some hit.
We were blocked by the players. All of a sudden, I saw Coach Steve telling him to run. All of a sudden, I thought that number 1 on the Eagles still had the ball. Outstanding job by the Yellow Jackets defense. Quick touchdown by the defense. First touchdown by the defense all year. Great play. Great play. That's another 6 points pending the conversion. 14-7. Pending the conversion. Now this is an important conversion here. They get this, it's a 2-score game. So this is extremely important here.
Oh, what happened?
No, I think they're going for the 1-point conversion now, Dave.
Is it that far out?
No, they're going for the conversion. I assume that's a touchdown.
Oh, right, you're right. They're replacing. I thought they were.
Outstanding play. Brendan, nice job. No one was catching him once he got that ball.
No.
I'm wondering if the ball hit the ground or if it actually was in the air when he caught it.
Popped out.
Yeah, because I did not see it hit the ground. All of a sudden, you just saw him running the opposite direction. That's probably the play of the year on defense there. Defense has done a great job all season. We've said that, throughout the season. They have 2 safeties on the season now, but that was a great job. You love it when you get a defensive score.
Yeah, that's
good job. 14-7 now. Hastings Yellow Jacket pending conversion. Now this is extremely important, Dave. This makes it a 2-possession game if they can punch this in. We're late in the 4th quarter, so extremely important right now. Wow, that play really pumped me up there, Dave. I know it pumped up the fans, pumped up the team, pumped up the coaches. Ball snapped. It's right up the middle to Justin. He's pushing ahead. He's trying to get over that line. He's trying to get over and he did not make it. He did not make it. So it's still a one-possession game. So the Eagles are still in it. Eagles are still in it. But a good job by the defense there. It's Hastings Yellow Jackets 14, Dobbs Ferry Eagles 7. Dobbs Ferry Eagles will have the ball 1st and 10 on the 40. Mid to late through the 4th quarter. That was a big point conversion there, Dave. That would have been a 2-possession game, and you kind of could have chalked it up as a win. Now the game is still in doubt, but the defense has been doing a great job all season. I anticipate them doing a great job here as well. Let's see what happens.
Look at their uniforms. It's just great. Look at that mud, dirt.
Look at all the encouragement the Yellow Jacket fans are getting. They love that play too. If you're from Hastings, you're from Dobbs, you have to like that play.
Coach Steve telling them this is not over.
I hope we got that on tape there, Dave.
I did get it. We'll have to review it.
That was an outstanding play. Okay, so 1st and 10 for the Eagles. There's not much left of the grass there. We're down to, a few foot section. Pretty soon they're going to be putting it right on the out of bounds line. You can't do that either. There's a puddle there. You got to watch the wide side sweeps. That was a little tongue twister there. Got to watch that. It's going to be hard to get traction there. If someone gets that corner, they could go all the way. So you got to watch those sweeps to the wide side. I know the coaches have been practicing that to shut down that play all season. Dobbs Ferry coach is asking them to move it over a little so they have more of the field. It is right in the middle of the mud, though. So the referees were trying to help them out there. But, again, it's just cutting down the short side a little too much.
You can't help but wonder what this game would have been with proper weather conditions.
Well, they practice a few times during the year. They scrimmage each other, and they were tight scrimmages. So, you anticipate it being a close game like this. I think they had 2 or 3 scrimmages.
Great.
3 scrimmages, and so they know each other. They know what they can do on offense and defense. So you would anticipate a tight game here. Okay, the Eagles are under center. 1st and 10. Ball snapped. Come to the short side of the field. Number 1's right there. Nice run by number 17. Beautiful run by number 17 there. That was a good run. Dylan was there. He made him cut it back inside. The defense was there, but it was a good job by the Eagles there. He did not want to go down, so you got to give him credit there. That was number 17. Nice run by number 17. Gain of about 8. And this is, again, we said it before, it's gut check time. Late in the 4th quarter. The Eagles know how important this is as well.
Sure, why? Okay.
Okay, here we go. A 2nd and 2 from the 48. We lost a few of the fans here, Dave. They disappeared.
Yeah.
Maybe they went to change and get some dry clothing and come back for the end of the game. It's going to be an exciting finish.
I wonder how much time is left.
Too much time, Dave. Too much time. Okay, 2nd and 2. Ball snapped, and again they're going to short side of the field. Number 63 is right there. He breaks the tackle again, but he is stopped. I don't think he got the first. Did he get the first down?
No, I don't think so.
Let's see where they mark the ball. Very close. It looks like they're giving them 3rd down. It's 3rd down, about 1. So we got 1. That was a nice play by the defense. Some late substitutions. John Saradensky coming out, and that's 33. Joshua Cologne going in. Actually, he's coming back out. Going in, coming out, trying to make up his mind. 3rd down. This is 4-down territory. You know that, Dave.
Yeah.
3rd down to about 1. They're running to the short side of the field where they're getting some traction here. You just got to make sure they don't cut it back. They already tried to reverse once today. And I think that was the first play of the game, wasn't it? For the Eagles where they tried to reverse.
Play, right.
4:50 left in the game. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in the game. We appreciate that. Thank you, ref.
That was nice.
It should still be running time until the 2 minutes.
No, I think this week's running time. Oh.
And they tried a trick play there. They tried a direct snap to the halfback, but the referee called a whistle because one of the Eagles did not have the chin strap strapped. Another tongue twister. I got to stop that. It's too early in the morning. It's too early in the morning for this. So they were trying to trick play, and it did not work there. They were trying to be the Miami Dolphins there.
Yeah.
Direct snap to the halfback. So it is 3rd down. And I'm sure Coach Steve just mentioned that to him. Okay, now we've seen the play. It wasn't run, but be prepared for it. Okay, 3rd and 1. Okay, they're trying it again. Ball snap directly to the halfback. They're trying to sweep to the wide side, number 17. And he stopped. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage. And will he hold on? Good job by Brendan there. Good job, and the rest of the team comes on. Outstanding job. Outstanding job by Brendan. He would not let go. 17. First of all, 17 is tough to go down. He does not want to go down. He is a very good running back, so we'll give him all the credit there. But great job by Brendan there. Great job. He had a hold him. We would not let him go. Waiting for the rest of his teammates to come over and finish the tackle. They lost about 7 yards there. It's 4th down to 8 now. Great play there by Brendan. Brendan's definitely, the defensive player of the game here with the touchdown and that play right there. Outstanding job, not letting him go, waiting for the rest of the defense to come over. 4th down and 8, late in the 4th quarter. We've got about 4 minutes left. Extremely important play here. If we can stop them here, extremely important. Big play here, Dave. Got a few knots here on my stomach. Okay, they're moving the ball a little. Looks like it's going to be about 4th and 5. 4th and 5. This could be the play of the game here. If they stop me here, they go on offense and try to just run the clock out. So let's see what happens here. Once again, the score is Hastings Yellow Jackets 14, Dobbs Ferry Eagles 7. About 4 minutes left in the 4th. 4th and 5 from the 45. Did I cover everything there, Dave?
It was Hastings' finest.
Hastings Police Department here is for crowd control. Want to make sure they don't pull down the goalposts.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. 4th and 5.
Come on, go!
Right in the middle of the field. They can go either way. I assume they're probably going to try maybe a sweep to the right side there. They got some traction there with the grass. Let's see what happens. Looks like it's going to be another direct snap to the halfback.
Oh,
we got movement, so it's going back 5. Probably a good thing because that ball was snapped and it did hit the ground, so probably helped the Eagles on that play. They are going back 5, so it'll be 4th and 10. But it doesn't look like that play would have worked because the ball did hit the ground.
Looks like it stopped raining.
Just in time for the end of the game.
Yeah.
Okay, 4th and 10 from the 40. Late in the 4th. 14-7 Yellow Jackets. There's a hush over the crowd. Everyone knows how important this play is.
Yeah, it's awful quiet here.
No talking. They're
You know what? As long as the kids are having fun, that's all that matters. Who cares what the score is?
Hey, we know this is an important play here, Dave. Who are you trying to kid? It's the Yellow Jackets Eagles. We know it's an important play. Here we go. 4th down. Oh, there looks like another penalty there. Going back 5 yards. Illegal motion again. So Dobbs Ferry's going in the wrong direction here late in the 4th. You don't want to see that late in the 4th.
Is that like 4th and a mile?
No, it's not that far, Dave. It's only 4th and 15. And again, we've seen them they had a couple nice runs already today, so we have to be very careful here. They had a 40-yard run. They had a couple nice sweeps, so it's they can definitely make this play. We hear some sirens in the background. Okay, here we go. 4th and 15. Here, Coach Steve, you'll allow one play. One play. Get tough for this one play.
Well, if Dobbs Ferry could get the ball back, there's only 3 minutes left.
I don't think so. I think this is probably going to be their last possession, Dave, honestly. I know the clock does stop inside 2 minutes and they have some timeouts, but okay, let's see here. 4th down, 4th and about 15, 4th and about 14. Ball snapped. And the ball's on the ground. Ball's on the ground. That's a beautiful play by defense. Yellow Jackets take the ball over. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets from 37-yard line. Late in the 4th quarter, 14-7. Outstanding play by the defense there. Outstanding play by the defense. Yellow Jackets take over, possibly for their last possession of the season. Good job by the defense. Now let's see if we can run this ball out.
There goes Tony, Kristen.
Yeah, see. I heard Antonio.
Number 42 going in, Antonio Velez going in. I think that was 33 coming out, which was Joshua. Frank coming out. Frank Carosa, I'm not sure who went in for him. The sun's back out, Dave.
Yeah.
I finally got out from that tarp. Ah. Breath of life.
What weather condition? That rain we went through? Oh, my goodness.
That was some heavy rain. Good thing is I don't have to wash my truck now. Okay, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets late in the 4th. They're going to run the ball 3-4 times, maybe get 1 first down, Dave. That should be the game. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Brendan's on the center. Ball snapped. Right up the middle. Not much there. Probably about 2 yards. Probably about 2 yards, so it'll be 2nd and about 8. 2nd and 8. He said, Dave, I think if we get 1 more first down, we can probably put this game away. This is an important game, a really important game for the Yellow Jackets. You really want to finish the season with the win. They played a great season. Their record doesn't indicate that the good jobs that they did all season. They had a win, they had a tie, they had a couple tough losses in there. So
close games. Every game was close.
That's exactly right. So if they can finish with the win, it would be a real positive step moving forward and really show how much work these men have put into it.
Don't forget, this is their first year in pass.
They did not have a team. Even the 4th graders last year, they did not have a tackle football team last year here in Hastings. So, it's really first year for all of them. They played a little flag football, but that was about it. Here we go. Whistle's blown. Pushing the Eagles back again. They don't want them lined up in the neutral zone. Okay, 2nd and 8. Ball snapped. And not sure where the ball is. Not much there. You want to make sure you don't put the ball on the ground now, that's for sure. They gained about a yard. It'll be about 3rd and about 6, 3rd and about 7. That's what you don't want to do now, Dave. You do not want to put the ball on the ground and give it right back to the Eagles.
We're going to leave in 2 minutes and go home and eat lunch.
I hear lunch.
Is that the game? That's the game. Looks like that's the game. Good job by the Yellow Jackets. Outstanding job. Hastings Yellow Jackets finished the season with a 14-7 win over their arch rival, the Dobbs Ferry Eagles. Look at them. They are pumped up. They know it's a long season, a hard-fought season. They are extremely happy out there. We're extremely proud of all of them. All the players, all the coaches jumping up and down. Great win by the Yellow Jackets. Also, kudos to the Dobbs Ferry Eagles. They came out in these conditions, gave it their all. Did an outstanding job. Both teams an outstanding job. And now they're going to give them the customary handshake. Extremely proud of these guys, Dave. Extremely proud of them. We're going to try to get him up here under the tarp. Hopefully you can get a couple parting words to end the season. But great job. Great job. Wasn't sure that there was that little time left, but there really was. I wasn't sure how many timeouts the Eagles had, but again, with these conditions, the Eagles probably like, you know what? It was a great game. It was a fun game. And let's celebrate the season now. Both teams, great job.
Well, John, I just like to take this opportunity to thank you again for your dedication and your time, and I wish you and your family a happy holiday season.
And Dave, again, you do all the hard work. I have fun here, so all thanks to you, and again, same to your family. Healthy and happy. And then here's the customary handshakes. You really like to see that. That's great sportsmanship. Outstanding job. Hopefully it's just the start of many. Right through high school. So good job. Once again, the final score is 14-7, Hastings Yellow Jackets. Let's see if we can actually hear a coach give a couple of words to his team. The fans are pumped up. Look at those players there. They are pumped up. Pumped, smile on all their faces. They're all wet. They're all muddy. They had a great time today. So glad that this game was played.
You want to go down there? I don't know.
I think we should probably stand in the tarp, Dave, because it is still raining. You have an expensive camera here.
Try and put the...
Yeah, huh? I'm gonna get this.
Good job, good job. Look at that. Get this, Dave. Make sure you get this. Looks like they're going to go for that mudslide. There they go. There you go. There you go. Go out and have some fun. That's what you're supposed to do. I said, there you go. That's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to have fun. Outstanding job by the team. They don't have to worry about the grass in this field until next year. Oh, there you go. Now that's what you like to see, Dave. That is football. You call them men, you have to remember, they're still kids. They're still kids at heart. Outstanding job. Outstanding job. Good job by the coach. Tell them to go out there and have some fun.
Can you give Brian a ride home?
My son's walking. We're only a few blocks away. Outstanding job by the kids. They're still out there. Let them play out there. Listen, they're already wet and muddy already. Good job. We're going to see if we can actually get Steve up here for a quick second. Hopefully we can get his attention.
But in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Stay tuned for sports.
Okay, well here we are right at the end of the Yellow Jackets victory over Dobbs Ferry Eagles, 14-7. Coach, what a game! What a way to end the season, beating Dobbs Ferry Eagles here at Reynolds Field.
It was a great win today, and we finally got through to the guys. They stayed home. They did what they were supposed to do, made no mistakes, and they came away with a win. Good luck. Good job.
It looks like these guys had a great season, a lot of fun. Looks like they had a great time today. And guys, again, just congratulations to the players, to the coaches. Oh, you guys did a fantastic job. We really appreciate it. Guys, I know you appreciate all your coaches. So great job this season. Can't wait to see you next season.
Let's go to the ball!
Guys, one time. Everybody quiet.
What are we?
Everybody say one.
Guys, I'm going to ask you, this is the last time. What are we, guys?
Great job, guys. Great job.